Today I want to give you guys a quick how-to guide on how to become a skilled jewelry crafter as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Before we jump into the actual recipe by recipe details, I want to tell you guys that my first recommendation for becoming a skilled jewelry crafter is to have 4 ore smelters, 3 rubble refineries, and 2 jewelry crafters workbenches available at your farm, so it makes making the jewelry a lot easier in bulk. Really fast, one thing that I haven't mentioned yet is in order to get all the supplies you're going to need in this video, you're going to need to be able to get into the forest. To unlock the forest, you're going to need to head into town and then take a right turn at the first pathway that splits off. And there you will find a broken bridge. The broken bridge leads to the forest once repaired, but to repair it you're going to need 5 silk rope, 10 farm planks, 10 farm stone blocks, and 2 bridge beams. Obviously you can get the farm planks and stone blocks from digging stone and chopping wood around the farm. And then the silk rope is a little bit more difficult considering what profession you choose, but you can craft it at the simple workbench using fiber, which you get from reeds, and spider silk. And bridge beams you have to buy from the lumberjack shop for 1,000 gold coins a piece. And that lumberjack shop is pretty much straight when you head into town. There's a little forked off road and then a little shop right beside a hut where you can buy the 2 bridge beams, and then of course you just give all the supplies to the broken bridge and then you can head straight across into the forest where you will find your first mine where you get all of your supplies from. If you're wondering how to get to the mine though, all you have to do is head straight off of the road you come out onto in the forest and then take a quick right to cross a wooden bridge. When you hit the side of the bridge where there's a lake and a couple plants shooting things at you, you've got to take the left in the road and head away from the lake through the poisonous plants that will try to take your items. And then when you get to the fork in the road where you can either go up to the left or to the right, you're going to want to go up to the left, and then you will hit the mine area where you have a couple things that you can build if you want to. I recommend doing it personally, but you don't have to. With that being said, let's get into the first recipe. Heading on to our first recipe, the pyrite earrings, you'll need 4 pieces of pyrite, 4 silver bars, and of course 5 Luma energy. So while you're busy mining for all of the gems and silver you're going to need, don't forget to constantly pet and feed your Luma because you're really going to need a lot of Luma energy. For the second recipe, aka the pyrite necklace, you will need 4 pieces of pyrite, 4 more pieces of silver bar, and you will need 6 Luma energy, which is basically exactly what you needed for the first recipe except for 1 more Luma energy. For this next recipe, we're adding in another new type of gem, which is bismuth. So for the bismuth ring, you're going to need 6 silver bars, 3 bismuth, and 7 Luma energy, which, for anyone wondering, brings us up to 14 silver bars, 8 pyrite, 3 bismuth, and of course 18 Luma energy required for these recipes. Stay to the end though to get the grand total of everything that you're going to need to become a skilled jewelry crafter. For the fourth recipe, aka bismuth necklace, we're going to need 5 silver bar, 2 bismuth, and pyrite is making a comeback this recipe, with 2 required pyrite, and of course 8 Luma energy. For the next to last recipe, aka the crocodite ring, you're going to need 4 silver bar and our newest gem, crocodite, for 4 of those as well, and of course 9 Luma energy. Our last recipe, which is arguably the biggest one we've had so far, you're going to need 2 silver bar, 2 pyrite, 2 bismuth, and 2 crokites, and 10 Luma energy for the silver tiara recipe. And there you have it. That is everything you're going to need to become a skilled jewelry crafter. So if you guys were waiting for the grand total of everything you will need in this video, then here it is. In total, you will need 25 silver bars, 12 pieces of pyrite, 7 pieces of bismuth, and 6 pieces of crocodite, and 45 Luma energy, which is a lot of Luma energy. That's all for today's video, but if you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe so it lets me know that you guys have enjoyed these Luma Island guides. And if you guys have any Luma Island tips and tricks videos you would like, or how-to guides like this one, then let me know in the comments down below. I will be releasing a video very soon about how to become an expert jewelry crafter as well as a master jewelry crafter, so be sure to stay tuned for those videos as well as my other how-to guides on Luma Island. And if you guys haven't already seen my video about how to become a novice jewelry crafter, which just has some overall tips and tricks as well for just how to mine properly, then go ahead and check that video out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!